You're 23 years old. The unbearable hum of the fluorescent lights in your second-rate brokerage echoes in your skull. The smell of old carpet and burnt coffee is the scent of your daily failure. You spend 10 hours a day with a cheap headset, calling people who slam the phone in your face, trying to sell mutual funds that yield pennies. Your salary barely covers the rent for a tiny room where the window faces a brick wall. When you go out, the city crushes you. Men in tailored suits pass you in German sports cars without so much as a blink. Women in elegant bars look right through you as if you were made of glass. You are invisible, a blue-collar ghost in the financial system. But from watching so closely, you notice a sick pattern. The difference between you and those pinstripe billionaires isn't talent or hard work. It's a total lack of scruples. Level 1. First blood and penny stocks. Morality doesn't pay your bills. You decide to test a theory. Instead of calling the brokerage's wealthy clients, you take the rejects list. Retirees, widows, and people drowning in credit card debt. You call an elderly man from the countryside and offer an exclusive opportunity. A penny stock for a tech company that is, in reality, just an empty mailbox. Your voice changes. You no longer sound like a tired clerk. You sound like a friend who wants to save his life. You lie while staring at the ceiling. You tell him you have inside information and that the stock will triple by Monday. His desperation meets your greed. He puts his life savings into your bet. In 10 minutes, the system pings. Your commission hits the account, $1,000. It's such a violent rush of adrenaline that your hands shake. You don't feel pity for the old man. You feel like for the first time in your life, your eyes are finally open. Level 2. The boiler room and the cult. Working for others is for suckers. You quit and rent a damp garage behind a mechanic shop. You buy plastic tables and cheap phones. Then, you recruit your childhood friends, guys as broken, frustrated, and invisible as you used to be. You put them in the chairs and hand them a ruthless sales script. The motto plastered on the wall is clear: nobody hangs up the damn phone until the client buys or dies. The garage becomes a madhouse of screaming and aggression. Money starts pouring in like a mudslide. You sell garbage and people buy illusions. You buy your first Rolex in cash. You show up in your old neighborhood driving a brand new Porsche. Those same people who pretended you didn't exist, the women who looked away, now they make way for you. Power didn't come from honest work. It came from knowing exactly which button to press on human weakness. Level 3. The Ponzi Mirage. Selling penny stocks to poor people is too much work and attracts the small-time cops. You want the millions. You want the big fish. You abandon the garage and rent the top floor of a glass skyscraper in the financial district. You decorate the place with Italian marble, giant market screens, and bilingual secretaries who don't ask questions. You create a ghost hedge fund. The perfect hook: 10% guaranteed monthly return, zero risk. It's a classic Ponzi scheme wrapped in shiny gift paper. You don't invest a single cent of the money that comes in. You simply take money from the new idiots to pay the fake profit reports of the old clients. Doctors, lawyers, and heirs start begging you to join your fund. Everyone thinks you're a misunderstood genius of Wall Street. Society never questions the honesty of a man wearing a $10,000 suit. Level 4. The Untouchable Tycoon. You've lost touch with reality. You become a plastic demigod. You throw parties on yachts the size of buildings, where celebrities and influencers drink French champagne for free, funded by other people's pensions. You bribe auditors in suits to sign off on fake balance sheets. You buy the friendship of local politicians by funding campaigns under the table. There's so much physical cash that you have to rent climate-controlled warehouses through shell companies just to hide the bills you can't wash fast enough. You hire the city's former police chief to be your director of security. You look at yourself in the mirror of your penthouse bathroom and genuinely believe your own lie. You think you broke the matrix, that the rules of mortals no longer apply to you. Level 5. Paranoia and the death math. But math is an exact and cruel science. To keep the pyramid standing and pay the 10% returns to thousands of people, you need to bring in $5 million in new capital every day. Every single day. and the stream of idiots is starting to dry up. Anxiety begins to eat at your stomach like acid. You stop sleeping. Your $30 million penthouse becomes a solitary cell with an ocean view. Armed guards watch every door because now you don't just fear the feds. You fear the mobsters and cartels who used your fund to wash money and who will skin you alive if the source runs dry. You live on stimulants to keep the fake smile during meetings and heavy sedatives just to stop shaking at night. The taste of luxury is gone. All that's left is the taste of ashes and despair. Level 6, the collapse of the House of Cards. The beginning of the end isn't an explosion, it's a whisper. A massive pension fund requests an immediate redemption of $150 million. You don't have the money. Your secretary cries on the phone, saying there's no way to pay. The client leaks the story to the press. The next morning, hell freezes over. Thousands of panicked clients try to access the online platform, but your servers have been taken down. The phone lines in your marble office ring endlessly in a completely empty room. Your directors vanished in the middle of the night. Financial regulators freeze all your offshore assets before noon. Those same childhood friends who got rich on your back are the first to walk into the district attorney's office to hand over your name in exchange for a plea deal. The silence in your mansion is now deafening. Level 7, the fall and the awakening. It's 5:50 a.m. on a Tuesday. You haven't slept in 3 days. The brutal sound of a battering ram shattering the solid oak door of your penthouse makes your heart stop. Before you can even think of running, dozens of heavy boots storm the room. Long guns with red lasers lock dots of light onto your chest. Federal agents in black jackets tear everything apart. They box up your watches, the deeds to your houses, and the hard drives containing a lifetime of lies. As you're pushed into the hallway, handcuffed with your hands behind your back, you see the flashes of the reporters' cameras swarming at the entrance. The adrenaline is gone. The charade is over. You look at your blurry reflection in the dark glass of the police cruiser. The rumpled Italian suit can't hide the naked truth. You were never a wolf of Wall Street. You were always just that cowardly, invisible boy who built an entire empire of smoke, just waiting for the wind to blow.